Hello lovelies and welcome to a new process video. So while this is the third layout I am posting from my Scrapbook Fantasies creative team audition kit. Wow, that's a mouthful, hey. While this is the third layout I'm posting, this was actually the third layout, the first one I made. So when I first got all my bits and pieces and pulled it out, it was a challenge for me because if you see my other videos, I'm a very bright, very mixed media-y, I don't even know what the word is, but very opposite of what all of these things were. But we had just gotten home from a camping trip and I had these fabulous pictures of Ruby from when we were out and about on our little walks. She spent the entire weekend walking around the campsite, collecting leaves and feathers and rocks. Ruby loves rocks. She likes to find rocks and she has a little rock garden going out the front. So everywhere she goes that has rocks, she brings home a rock. So yeah, we spent a lot of time collecting rocks and the leaves were really quite pretty too. So when I saw these bits and pieces, I thought it might work well for a bit of a nature feel with my photos. So like I said, this was the first one I did, and this is a vellum printed piece. It's got some really pretty daisies on it, and I wanted it for the pop of contrast. I wanted a bit of pop of white in there, but obviously vellum is see-through, and I thought, you know what, if I put some white cardstock behind this, it'll really pop and you'll be able to see the pattern so much better. So that's what I did. I've matted my photo on some white cardstock and then another piece of pattern paper, and I'm going to use this piece of pattern paper with the lovely wreath on it as my background. I just thought it was really pretty, and I've gone through the bits and pieces that came as well. I'm going to go with that Wanderlust for a title. Now, funnily enough, I actually Googled the word Wanderlust, and it literally means the joy of wandering. And I felt that was very, very fitting because that's literally what Ruby did this entire weekend. She spent the entire weekend walking circles around this campground. And it was a lot of fun. We found like a farm next door that had llamas or alpacas. We're not sure. We don't know which one. I'm going to say llama, I guess. But yeah. Then we found chickens. And she spent a lot of time looking for those chickens when they weren't there. But it was funny because when the chickens were there and they got a little too close, she ran in the other direction. Sorry about that. Plane noises. I'm trying to finally get my voiceover done while the house is mostly quiet. Ruby is napping, Will is at soccer training, and Cooper is at the gym. So I've got a little bit of time. So I've kept the title just raw chipboard. I didn't want to paint it or anything. I like the raw... That's my husband coughing. He's homesick. So yes, I've kept the raw chipboard because I felt it tied in with the whole nature feel of the layout. So now I'm just building up a cluster down the bottom here using these leaves. Now I'm going to put some dimension behind some. I'm tucking them between the layers of my photo and its matting. So instead of just having them all fully underneath, I've actually put them in between the individual layers. And I think that just really helps to give the layout and the cluster some dimension as well. I also get some foam dots here and there. Another plane. All right, we will get there. So yeah, like I said, I'm using some foam dots as well just to give it dimension. I find that really helps, especially because I didn't mat my photo on any foam or anything. I just put it straight down. I do like to add dimension when I can. So to sort of ground my cluster, I was deciding between a few of the little embellishments. I decided to go with the camera because I feel that, it works. It really does. But I did love these butterflies. Now, I love butterflies. Ruby loves butterflies. Every time we see one, we literally yell out, butterfly! So considering that this was all about the memories of us camping and going on walks and being out and about in nature, I feel that the butterflies worked. And I love that the pop of pink that they bring into the layout as well. So I've scattered them in a few areas, going with the rule of 3. And then I saw these individually cut leaves, and I thought they were wonderful. And I've put them around the wreath, and I feel that it just works as sort of like, it gives it a bit of a whimsy touch. Sort of like that wreath is blowing in the wind and blowing random leaves around. So I thought that it's sort of, I just like that the visual effect it gives, that, you know, there's a bit of movement and a bit of wind going through the background. Just literally, I'm just writing the joy of wandering. Just because, I don't know, I just really wanted to put that down and tie that in with my title and my picture. Because, you know, she had a great time wandering around that campsite. I'm adding a bit of bling here and there. I just love to add bling, and it just really helps tie in the rest of the layout. It's just like it's a final finishing touch. As a finishing touch, I add a little bit of bling here and there, usually rhinestones. Lately I've been using sequins, but yeah, that's been a lot of fun. But yeah, so I just sprinkle them around just to finish off my layout. And that's actually going to be it for this one. So I hope you've enjoyed my video. Like I said, this was the first layout I made, but I'm sharing it as my third with the Audition kit. I will link everything in the description below like I have in the past videos. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll be back real soon with a new one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.